Here's a little tip.
From our garden to yours.
A Master Gardener is a volunteer trained to answer questions from residents and homeowners. Did you know that the Orange County Master Gardeners are celebrating their 30th anniversary this year? Ed Thralls, our Master Gardener coordinator, is with me today to fill me in on these special volunteers. Welcome, Ed.
Hi, Celeste. Thank you.
The Master Gardeners' 30 years anniversary.
They've been here a long time. And I have been a Master Gardener for almost 12 years, but it's different now that I'm the Master Gardener coordinator. And every time I get a chance, I like to talk to them like my children. I'll tell you all about them that I know. They're a great group. They're enthusiastic. They want to be at work. It makes my job so much easier. I walk in and there they are, and they're already on the phone talking to homeowners 5 days a week from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
And the Master Gardeners are actually highly trained, aren't they?
Oh, many of them have college degrees. Just getting into the program itself and completing it, they're with us and extension agents from other counties for over 70 hours. We have 13 weeks of training, and they come away with so much more knowledge, and most of them are retired teachers, and they can take that information in the community and teach people Florida-friendly landscaping, ways of getting things done in the landscape. I teach them what I think are about the 10,000 most commonly asked questions, and the answers I want them to know, and then they take that and they go to all these other venues and outside the Master Gardener office. For instance, we have a plant clinic at the Mid-Florida Research and Education Center, and it's staffed solely by Master Gardeners. I don't have time to get up there every Tuesday, but it's wonderful to have them. And this past year alone, their volunteer time was equivalent to 3 full-time staff members.
And that's really is pretty amazing when you think about the Master Gardeners being that out into the county and donating that much time.
Absolutely.
So they do the plant clinics. They really help people one-on-one, don't they?
They do help people one-on-one. They work with school gardens. They're out in community gardens giving advice to people to grow vegetables safely and how to deal with the problems that you have when you grow vegetables. They actually work through a speakers bureau too, where you can contact the extension office and say, I'd like to have a group come talk to my HOA, for instance. And a couple of Master Gardeners will come out and talk to the HOAs and give them advice about Florida-friendly landscaping.
Ed, how does somebody become a Master Gardener?
You contact our office and show us your intent to be a good volunteer. And if you have an email address, that's the start. From that point on, it's in our ballpark, and we will contact you when a new class forms. And it's usually in the fall, and we usually finish up before Thanksgiving.
So the Master Gardener class, you just completed one then, and the Master Gardeners now are starting to volunteer in all these different activities.
Absolutely. They started the 1st of January, and they have 12 months to return 75 hours of volunteer service. And the first 2 are in the clinic this morning.
The very first time, and they actually intern while they're in training too, don't they?
In training, they intern for 10 hours, so they know where the microscopes are, where the soil test kits are, and how to answer the phones properly, and how to work with some of the difficult questions that they'll face when they're working there on their own.
Well, Ed, you've given us a lot of great information about the volunteer program that you coordinate, the Master Gardeners, and congratulate them on their 30th anniversary.
Thank you, Celeste.
If you call the office with a gardening or pest question, chances are that your answer will come from a specially trained Master Gardener volunteer.